Hi guys, today I'm gonna go over an Alexa skill that I published way back in 2020. I've published revisions of this. I started out just for fun on how to make an Alexa skill. I have an Alexa myself. Wanted to make a better use of my Alexa other than just listening songs, and so here it is. So first thing, I'll put a link of this particular skill in my description. So you need to go to Amazon, and it's in India at the moment, but I'll show you it can be accessed in UK, US, Canada as well. So you have to just go to Alexa and just type master Hindi numbers, and just search it, and the first thing that comes over here is the skill. So what it basically does in short is translate English numbers to Hindi. And this was basically for me, to improve my Hindi numbers. I'm very bad at Hindi numbers. My friends know it. But so this is the basic motivations. If you have tough times negotiating prices while traveling in cabs in North India, so it doesn't hurt to revise your Hindi number systems. And so, by the way, so the first thing that when you open the skill, it'll ask whether you want to hear the entire series, that is from 0 to 100. That is just me. I have recorded myself as 1 ek. So 21 21, 22 22. So all those things, it goes up to 100. So it almost takes I think 5 to maybe more than 5 minutes. So if you want a shorter, let's say you get me 77, then that particular audio clip will be played. That is, what is 77 in Hindi, right? And I just did it for fun back in 2019 and 2020 mid, and just left it. I did, and today when I just saw it, so you have a bit of like, these are my skills basically. So you have some 3 skills which are like now live. So they were all published back in 2019, but I've made a bit of made revisions to it, added few countries, and I'll show you in a while. So the good thing, you go to your developer account, and if you go inside the particular skills, it'll give you an analytics of how many. And I was surprised, last 7 days 279 people have used, and that's so cool. It's week over week, so it's average days 51. I was surprised, and back then the motivation was, there was some offer from Amazon that you will get $100 if in case there was a promotion, like you make a skill, just random skill, just apply that skill. For that you'll get $100 every month applied to your AWS account. So you have to have an AWS account, by the way, in the background, to use all the skills. Maybe in the down some line I'll tell how to create this. It's super useful, especially if you want to, let's say, revise certain concepts, and if you are a listener, like if you're kind of a learner who kind of listens and then retains, this is really good. You can actually put the skill in use. So especially if you can see this one, like there is I have Quirky Solar. So this one, there were 7 solar topics which I recorded myself, and I can listen to them anytime. I just said open Quirky Solar, and I'll go into some solar topics basically. So it's really useful skill to do, and really I was quite surprised to see total today. So today was a 10th of them, and it's already 40 of them have already used it. Unique customers, 24 unique customers. So everyone has it, and they're practicing it. It totally blows my mind. So I do have YouTube video as well. So one of my videos is getting around 30 views every day approximately. But to see all my skills, almost all my skills, so this one, for instance, Quirky Count, I can say Alexa count up to 10, but usually it does not count with a pause. Let's say it just counts like 1 2 3 4. Now suppose you want some Alexa to count with a gap, a pause of 2 seconds, 1 2. So it has gap. So that I made a program. So it's more like, if you want to, let's say, mindfulness, if you want to do some mindful, it's just a very helpful skill to actually space out your time. You can do that with this skill basically. And I can see, like, almost 24 users a day. And if you go to my Quirky Solar, so I didn't have a better name basically, and you can see, yeah, you have 3 of them. I mean, I used it last, so I don't think this is popular at all. So you can see it's not that bad. It's basically for myself, so you can master this. Actually, I'm recording myself, and then it actually comes in. So let me show you the Quirky Solar functionality. Quirky Solar. So if I see Quirky Solar with topics, I have 2 stars. That's really good. Let's see. I already have okay. These are my roommates, by the way. Anyways, so it's pretty good. So you can see, like, I have recorded myself in these particular topics in Solar. And basically for myself, I tend to forget things quite easily, and then I just tell Alexa, one, and when once inside the skill, even though the name is Quirky Solar with 7 solar topics, to invoke the skill, you just have to say, Alexa, open Quirky Solar, and here, Alexa, open master Hindi numbers, and you are inside. All right. So if you say Alexa 2, once you're inside, then the second part of your of the topic gets played. And so this is really useful as a learner to have the Alexa to repeat, and also it's not necessary that you have to record yourself in each of these topics. It's completely fine if you can just type it out, and Alexa in her own voice will read it out basically. And yeah, and you can change the voices. So as you can see, I was telling you, like, you can actually, this is in the India store, and you have US store and Great Britain store. So these are the 2 stores that I have chosen for Quirky Solar. For master Hindi numbers, so yeah, so this was my overview of my skills. And you have many other skills as well, which are kind of private for me, like I have some prayer, in the sense, like, I've curated a certain prayers, which Alexa, when I just say open prayer, it just reads out those prayers. It's really helpful. It's just for fun basically. So in the next videos, I'll just go into some of the details of how I made few of these, which could be useful for you guys as well, to make better use of your Alexa, not for others, just for yourself, and it takes care of others as well. Okay, thanks. Happy, stay happy, be safe. Thanks.